Intellect Devourer, which was requested by Dungeon Master SC on Twitter. This is a tricky one. Really stumped me because normally they don't have any eyes or mouth, and that's kind of my thing. So I had to add eyes and mouth. It's just a given. We can pretend that the mouth is kind of hidden underneath, and the eyes kind of sink into the folds of the brain. So I think that'll work. One of the things I want to do differently tonight is I want to start, a buddy of mine suggested this, that I start actually talking about, you know, the lore behind the monster as I'm painting. We'll see whether I can interject some of that. And if any of you in chat have ideas for encounters, definitely let me know. And we can talk about those too. So, here we go. Here's the video of me actually drawing this fella. So, here we go. Initially, I wanted to have it be like leaping in the air, and then the mouth and eyes could be kind of underneath, but it looked a little too much like a flying turkey, and I'm really not cool with that. So I went with the more traditional quadruped pose. Get that brain matter all over. Little doggy kind of legs with giant claws. There we go. All right. So, first things first, I gotta get my sketch out of the way. I gotta get my token rings out of the way. And, what is this little... Ooh, that ticks me off. Okay, the first thing I notice, of course, is that I have a thing I want to delete. There we go. Okay, I'm going to fix that first thing, because why I didn't notice that on the iPad, I don't know. But I didn't. Oh! Now it's gone. Okay. Here we go. So, I think first thing I want to do is block in the body colors. And to do that, I'm going to take the claws off. Take this lovely tongue off. They don't need a tongue. Technically, they psionically sniff out their prey. So I think even though it looks like a tongue, this is really more like a psychic antenna. And maybe once it, this is a horrible thing. These are tiny creatures, and they teleport inside their host's brain after devouring it. And then take over the body. So I'm thinking maybe this psychic antenna like sort of slithers its way down their spinal column as part of it locking into place. That's my theory. Just something nice and horrifying. It would be appropriate for a pet of the Mind Flayers. So for now, I'm going to take the surface lines away. And there is my really primitive, basic brain. And then this, I'm going to make 100%. And just, I'm going to just finish that line real quick. Just so it doesn't have a gap. Why is it not? Oh, my opacity is down. Good enough, because you're not going to see it anyway in the final version. All right. So let's hide the legs. Oh. Okay, fine. We'll see the legs. And I'm going to select this area. Oh. Gotta hide the eyes. Where are my eyes? Tongue line, moving the tongue. He's gonna be super boring for a minute. Face lines. Okay, no, I need those. All right, I'm gonna have to just continue all layers. Okay, here we go. No, Yeah, this is pretty complicated. Uh, let me. I'll get it. Yes, dear. Thank you, dear. Yeah, you don't have to keep it in my room. You can put it back in the fridge. Thank you, dear. No, I'll let you sleep in my room, honey. It's okay. As you could tell, my kiddos are still. Okay, and then I'm gonna put this in the very back, and it's like all body color. Let's make him, I don't know, red. Right. And then, oh, hard to select. Well, I'm always learning new things about what I do and don't. And then, want the, oh, I still have mine. Do not fly zone. Okay. And then I'm going to just select the outside of that. That serves me as a starting point for my my thing. And then the leg lines, leg line closers. Oh, that's right. Made those red, they don't show. Okay. And I actually want to make the leg lines have this black just under the belly so that it I want that to actually be there. Yeah, because that's the belly. That's a little different. All right. Now, I gotta shade this up. I guess I'll shade it with Hi, Hit People Guy. Nice to see you. These guys jump, they devour your brain. They're little tiny brain sized, like dog monsters. They jump into your brain, eat you, like your whatever, everything about you. And then they literally take over your body. Aren't they awful? The roaming hunters of the Underdark. Because they're horrible, of course I love them. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna work. I'll just I'll backfill with red. Um, smaller brush. Okay, and then let me get the other legs. This. Can you hear the music from my brother playing games downstairs? It's not that it's any problem. I'm good with it. Okay. Okay. The brain. Let's. Okay, and then the leg blockers. Now, what I can do is I want to blend this, right? Okay, and that's all going to be underneath the brain matter, so it probably doesn't matter because here's how the brain matter is going to look. Okay. I'll probably make that red too, just so it's like, I like how it grows down the legs. I might make that a fade. I have not decided yet. Surface lines. Really yellow. Contract by 10, maybe? Another 10. And then 20. And then I'll change the hue. But that feather was too much. 15, let's say. And now I will change the probably needs a drop shadow. Yeah. I'm gonna say yeah. And then the leg lines. That means I probably need to get rid of that loop that goes down over the... Oh, I haven't decided yet. I will figure that out later. So, meanwhile, what are all these little stray pieces? Don't like those. I'm gonna need to do some cleanup again. What? No. Oh, because it's blue underneath. No, I don't need that now. So let's just... Okay. Do I see any others? No, and do. Maybe they'll become more obvious later. Okay, so this is color folds. Okay. Now what I want to do is get folds drop shadow. Let me know, by the way, if the buffering gets to be too painful, because I'm trying a reduced stream delay under the rationale that that would help me get chat messages more immediately. Ooh, that's freaky. I like it, but it kind of makes it look like it's above the gray matter, and I don't like that as much. On body color. Let me reselect that. And then I'm gonna paint it as red underneath. And then maybe I'll actually add a little purple under here. So it's really different. And then, oh, and I don't want the fold lines now. Yeah, that's got a horrifying glow. I love it. And then, where are my brain outlines? I'll use those. And just... just as like sort of hemisphere shading. And then I'll select the inverse. Glow doesn't go outside the body. Yeah. And let me get this. And I definitely don't need it on the legs. Legs are totally different. Surface. I gotta figure out what I'm doing with that body fold. I'm probably gonna have to select this leg. Back leg shader. And then I guess I could do the same thing for the front leg. That's my favorite phrase. Now, if I get rid of those leg lines across that little fold on the stomach, Yeah, I think that's fine. Maybe I'll get rid of the hemisphere. Okay. I really like this. And I actually, there's some more of that I'm dousing my pink a little. One does like a suggestion of shading. Okay, I really like this. This is nice and awful. But the question is, do I want these color folds to like fade? And do I want them to have any shading at all? I'll just try it. Hmm. Let me try layer style. This is obviously too much. Does that help it stand out without it being too, I think it helps it stand out without it being too separate from the background. That's my theory. Does it need the highlight? It does. Okay, so it'll just be a little bit of a shadow. Color folds with leg fade. Here's what I want to do with this. I like it that it's crawling down the legs, but I want that to gradually drop down to flat. So to do that, I'm gonna erase some of it. And to do that, I'm gonna have to select the lines, which means hiding a bunch of stuff. Where's my leg line closers? Here we go. Okay, leg and this leg. And then get all my goodies back. There we go. All right. We'll just try it and see how it goes. But I want it to only fade on the legs. And I want it to be a fairly long gradient. Not black, thank you very much. Photoshop, do what I want, not what I tell you to do. Same way with my kids. I want them to do what I want them to do, not what I tell them. Here. Yeah. So it's like it crawls its way onto the leg. Means the flesh. Okay. I'm good with this. I am good with this. And the flesh is kind of warty. I think I should add some texture there. I think I will. Let's get one of my handy dandy textures. Lord knows I love my dots. Really sand. And I want it to not be up here. Textured. Okay. Let's see which way I want to change this. Into green? I think I really don't. Alright, where's my precious? Put it down here. Bumps. Okay, and then I'll green that, and then no, I will multiply that. Okay. Not softened. Less. Yeah, that's way too much. I want it to be kind of subtle. I mean, if these things are skittering around in the Underdark, they're not going to be smooth or clean. Okay. Just a little something like that. Okay. There we go. Now we need claws, I think. Yeah. I'm a big fan of white. Okay. And I like the red edges, but I will probably make them dark and then make just the tips red. Okay. Now, oh, where'd that tongue go? Where'd your tongue? Okay. And I do need his teeth and eyes. So let's do that next. Teeth and eye colors. Where's my where my face at? Face lines, okay. And then that's all right. And that means now I can have my token lines come back. I always like seeing them, and I know where I stand. Okay, let's get oh, eye color. How about eye color? To do that. But here it is. Okay. I think an adorable blue. Perfectly innocent. But instead of shading it the way I usually do, no, kind of like that. I should do it that way more often. I still might change it later. Now I need background colors, so let me get that. So let's take a look at what else these do. They are deadly puppet masters. They will consume your mind and memory. And then they use you as a puppet to lure others into the realm of their dark masters. Sounds like fun. Definitely something I want to do to my party sometime. How about that? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. What is left? Oh, token color, right. That's outer ring color, and then I need another layer for inner ring color. Okay. So I really have no other chat messages. That's okay. You guys don't have to talk. I just want to make sure I have a notifier, and it hasn't notified me of anything, so I didn't know if it was working or not. But it seems to be working, so okay. Outer ring color. Let's do inner ring color first, actually. Has to be more appropriate to orange. So let's see, what's the opposite of orange? I think it's blue. Blue to cyan gradient. Let's see. Yeah, that gives it a nice horrible pop. Now, do I want to add some kind of texture in the background? I don't think I do, because this is so busy. It's really busy. Okay. And then my outer ring. I mean, you know me. I'm still gonna do my brush strokes, but I'm not gonna do that. That'll have to be. I think I'll put the green at the bottom since this yellow flesh is kind of. And I do want to change that yellow actually, so that it's not bordering the. Just a little. Okay. And then I think I will. I'm gonna put my claws. So it only overlaps on the outer ring, which might be a little too subtle. Then, okay, so this tongue. What I could do with this tongue. Where's the tongue? Here it is. Hmm. Okay, let's see what else we can do with it. Yeah, like a pink highlight. That way it's like two-tone. Okay, that's good. And then, make the end of it red. In a totally different color. Gradient. Okay, I'm gonna make a gradient. What? Deselect. Gradient. On the transparency. Whoops. Make a new flat tongue. Flat tongue. Okay. Ooh. I'd send it through blue. But in my experience, I shouldn't move anything more than 60. So that's more of the same color that it already is. Makes it more. Okay, I'm gonna do then one more gradient the other way. Yeah, that stands out. I'm good with it. Okay. Oh, and I need brush strokes. I really wish I had a good brain pattern. Wonder if I can get one that's. I'd be so busy though. Oh, I can't do it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm just gonna use my brush strokes. My precious, precious brush strokes. That. Yeah. The tongue, though, then it blends. Let me change this. Change it to something else entirely. Yeah, there we go. So it starts the same color and then whips up into this purple blue. Okay. What else do we know about these things? Initiate an intelligence contest. That could be rough on a lot of players that I know. Created by taking the brain of a thrall and subjecting it to a horrible ritual. So clearly they sit and play Dungeons and Dragons until the brain is turned to mush. It's the only explanation. Makes any kind of sense. You know I'm right. Alright, let's do our line colors now. Leg line colors. And I'm going to use red because I want to make this kind of blend into the body. Maybe that's a little much. I'll just do 1 click. 2 clicks. Deep. Background. Okay, let me. No, I want the. Oh, darn it. I made the leg lines bright. Oh well, I can deal. Stop that. Do what I want. Do what I want. And then, no. No, no, no. God. It is my day. I shouldn't say things like that. It's just not how I expected. That's all. Okay, that way it's got a little contrast but still has color. The token ring color is what really matters on this one. Let me get that. Beautiful black. All right. Ring line color. Stop. Ring line color. Okay. there is still a little piece of leg over the mouth that I don't want there. I will fix that also. It's tricky because I can't, usually I would put the face on top, but I can't because I want the eyes to be behind the folds. So they're like nestled in. Okay, now I can do my precious ring line color. These guys are horrible. They can sense the presence of any creature and the location within 300 feet that has an intelligence of 3 or higher. Even through barriers. This is horrible. Thankfully, they only have 21 hit points. If you're in the Underdark, you should be able to deal with something that has only 21 hit points. I hope. I hope. Okay, where is my, oh yeah. Cyan's good. Have to go wrong with that. Put one. Probably down here by the feet and tongue. Up here by the other tongue and butt. But, so to speak, the 2 clicks is too much, so. Okay. There we go. Oh, I was gonna color the claws. Claws. Where are my claws? Claw line color. Alright. And, you know, I've used a lot of red. Let's use pink. How about some pink? Gradient on these claws, since he's got pink in his brain anyway. There we go. I need to set up some custom brushes that do what I want. How about that? There we go. What a good boy. What a good boy, gonna eat all the brains. And I think I'm actually gonna add a little eye shading, which I don't, eye line shading, that is. Don't usually do, but I think it's worth it to make it really look sort of snugged in there. Whoops. I want eye line. Oh, I see. Welcome Geek says, brains. Yes, that is their thing. Okay, there we go. But I'm gonna erase the purple on the. Stop! I want. Do what I want. Oh. Erase the purple on the on the actual virus around because I want that to be contrast as possible. There we go. Yeah, it's like they're rising out of the folds of the brain. That's what I was going for. Okay. Excellent. Let's button this up with a folder. Okay. I am so happy. This came out just the way I want. Excellent. All right. Let's stop this. I want to go back to doing one stream per monster. Because timestamping is a pain in the butt. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this, get the next one set up. You might have to restart your stream, but I don't think so. And I'll put in a chat message so that you know I've restarted. Okay? So I will be right back. Thank you so much for coming by. Excellent.